Yo, what's happening, YouTube? I hope you guys have been doing good. It's good to be back. We're going to get into FaceTiming with My Mom by Burnham. Let's go ahead and hop into it. I hope you guys enjoy it. All right, let's get into it. I'm Send It. This is FaceTiming with My Mom by Burnham. I already love the beat. The beat sounds amazing. Blue lights, dealing with depression, COVID's just wearing them down. Oh, we're closing in. I could be wrong real quick. I feel like closing in on him kind of has to deal with like the fact of like going through COVID and everything. You just feel alone. You're by yourself, you know. I wonder if that plays into this at all. Especially with the blue lights and stuff.
Pour me a drink and clear my schedule. I'm a FaceTime with my mom tonight. These 40 minutes are essential. I'm a FaceTime with my mom tonight. I call, she answers, and her hair is wet. I say, did you just shower? She says, how'd you guess? I say, your hair is wet. She says,
I feel like that is the perfect example of trying to talk to your mom sometimes on the phone. At least in my experience, it's just just the fact of like, well, how'd you know? Well, mom, it's obvious. But your mom, like your mom, at least in my opinion, my mom is like one of the most innocent people in the world. But just sometimes, like some of the stuff like that, I could 100% see her doing that.
you just shower.
Just like,
she
what?
says, how'd you guess? I say, your hair is wet. She says, oh yeah. I tell my boys I need some space, yeah. I'm a FaceTime with my mom tonight. She'll hold her iPhone 5 no further than 6 inches from her face, yeah. I'm a FaceTime with my mom tonight.
His examples right now are so prime because like I remember the first time I FaceTimed my mom. I swear to God, she had the phone. It had to have been like this, but face down a little bit. And all I saw was the top of her forehead. And it's like, Mom, please just pull your phone down just a little bit and like away from your face. But one thing I did pick up on, it seems like when he said that he's got to tell his boys he needs some time to talk with his mom tonight. And then earlier he said it was essential to spend 40 minutes talking with his mom. I almost wonder if that's like with, you know, COVID and everything, not being able to see family. I know that there was a gap that I didn't get to see my family. My nephew had just been born, and especially recently, my sister and brother-in-law had COVID. My brother-in-law went to the hospital, and I couldn't go over and see them or help them or anything. And like, so like just being able to, even though it's digitally like on the phone, just being able to see them and talk with them is, like he said, it's essential. We had to deal with what we could or what we were able to do. So I feel like that's one of the meanings that he got with that. And like also with COVID is like, oh, I got to tell my boys, hey, I need some time to FaceTime my mom, because like, that's kind of like the equivalent of like doing something big during COVID. I feel like is like, you're not going out, you know, so getting to be able to talk to your family members is kind of a bigger ordeal than it normally would, because like you would normally be spending time with them in person. So I definitely feel like that's, you know, something that he's drawing out there.
FaceTime with my mom tonight. She says, oh, look who's here. Say hi to Dad. He says, how you doing? But I say I'm not so bad. And that's the deepest talk we've ever had. Watching as she looks for her glasses. I'm a FaceTime with my mom tonight.
So I'm guessing. Now, this is one of those things that I'm not 100% sure on, because I know that a lot of people have been like, yo, you know, as much as Bo has probably experienced some of these things, he also knows how to reach a wider audience. So I don't know if like he really has a bad relationship with his father. If you guys know, please comment down below. Yeah, I would assume that he has a good or better relationship with his dad, but he could also be struggling. I know a lot of people that, you know, their dads and them or their mom and them, you know, one of their parents, they just don't have as good of a relationship as with their other parent. Luckily for me, I feel like I have a good relationship with my mom and dad. We definitely bicker. We don't see eye to eye. I think that I'm very alike with my dad, so that also makes us butt heads a lot sometimes. But after they split up, I did see a whole nother side of my mom and dad that I didn't really see while they were together, and they were together for damn near 25 years, all 21 of the years that I was alive. So that was something that was strange to see, but I wonder if that's him just touching base on like a wider audience than himself. And I've also noticed it almost seems like the light coming from his phone is like, it's like portraying that like that's all the light he has in the room, and like that's what brings him light during this time, is like being able to FaceTime his mom.
She looks for her glasses. I'm a FaceTime with my mom tonight. She'll tell me all about the season 6 finale of The Blacklist. I'm a FaceTime with my mom tonight. My mother's covering her camera with her thumb. I'll waste my time FaceTiming with my mom. My mother's covering her camera with her thumb. I'll waste my time FaceTiming with my mom. My mother's covering her camera with her thumb. I'll waste my time FaceTiming with my mom. My mother's covering her camera with her thumb. I'll waste my time FaceTiming with my mom.
Okay, well, it sounds like it's getting to the end of the song, but that part's very interesting. And like I said earlier, like how your mom, or at least my mom, can be very innocent and stuff. I think especially talking on the phone, in my experience, it's so easy to freak out and have so much emotion over something stupid, like how he said she's covering the phone with her thumb. But also at the same time, it's also such an easy thing that if you were in person and you weren't on the phone having to communicate that over the phone, it would be easy to just show them. But because, you know, it is probably frustrating him that he can't just show her in person. On top of that, she's not understanding it because it's such a simple thing to him, but to her, she might not get it. I think the whole wasting my time FaceTiming with my mom is... I don't think it's a waste of time him actually FaceTiming his mom. It's a waste of time that they spend on shit. Like how he said she was talking about the ending of The Blacklist, which if any of you guys are in The Blacklist, one of my favorite shows by far. So leave a comment down below about that. But it and also in my experiences with talking to my dad and my mom as I've gotten older, is you definitely notice that like the interests change as far as like what you guys are interested in is fairly different. And I think maybe that he is portraying, you know, wasting the time arguing over stupid shit like the thumb, or talking about The Blacklist, instead of talking with each other about how each other is doing in a time like this where they're struggling, especially him struggling with depression, and just being able to talk to her is more than enough for him. I think he's once again another great song, and I think it's so easy to freak out too, like how he pans into 3 different people and he's just freaking losing it. I definitely, in experience with my mom, it's really easy to get frustrated with my mom, and I almost feel like that's because like I don't know if it's me and my mom being so close or being alike, that also, like I said, me and my dad butt heads because of that. So just another banger of a song. This is like an R&B type song.
FaceTiming with my mom.
And then as soon as he's done talking to her, the light's gone. That's crazy. Well, we're on YouTube. We're not watching Netflix, but yeah, that was just another great video by Bo Burnham. I absolutely love, and I believe we're reaching. I think we only got like 4 or 5 more songs in this special, and don't worry, I will watch the entire special at the end from front to back. I just want to get these out and show you guys my reaction, as well as start growing our community a little bit more. So thank you guys for hanging out. I look forward to the next one. Make sure to comment below other songs that you'd like to see me do. I love you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.